Hello everyone, I am Dio Aristi Kutamura and I will be discussing about understanding core Filipino values. It is said that we Filipinos are unique, not because of our taste of strong, flavorful cuisine, not also because of our obsession in playing basketball, nor that strong sense of pride that we often feel when we see fellow Filipinos in the international spotlight. It is not also because of the color of our skin or the diverse of our Philippine language. We Filipinos are unique because we are rooted by these values or the Filipino values. When we say Filipino values, this refers to the set of cultural beliefs, principles, and moral standards that shape the behavior, traditions, and interactions of Filipinos. These values also are deeply rooted in the family, faith, respect, and community, influencing how Filipinos live and relate to others. They are passed down through generations and are influenced by history, religion, and social norms. Today, we will discuss three Filipino values, the pakikisama, bayanihan, and utang na loob. Let's go first in pakikisama, or also known as smooth interpersonal relationship, getting along with others, or social harmony and camaraderie. Pakikisama is a fundamental aspect of us Filipino culture and is seen in many aspects of life, including at home, work, and in the community. For example, in a family, each member has its own attitudes, habits, likes, and dislikes, such as in watching TV. The father likes to watch basketball, the son likes to watch anime, and the daughter likes to watch Korean drama. In Pakikisama, a family member agreeing to watch a movie that everyone else wants, even if they prefer another genre. Another example is in a workplace. Employees maintaining a positive work environment, being cooperative with colleagues, even during disagreements. In community also, joining community activities and celebrations to show support and foster good relationship with neighbors. So, what does pakikisama means? When we say pakikisama, it means harmony and unity. Pakikisama emphasizes the importance of group harmony and unity. Also, it prioritizes the group. People with pakikisama are willing to put aside their differences for the good of the group. Lastly, when we say pakikisama, it means empathy. It is not just about getting along with each other, but also it is actively fostering an environment that everyone feels included and valued. So overall, pakikisama is important value in the Philippine culture and it is essential in maintaining social harmony and effective collaboration in both personal and professional settings. Although generally, pakikisama is a good value in our culture because again, we tend to live along with other group of people harmoniously. On the other hand, there is also a downside of it. The potential negative aspect of pakikisama is it can sometimes lead to peer pressure, where individuals feel compelled to conform even if it goes against their principles or well-being. Also, the desire to maintain harmony sometimes leads individuals to suppress their true feelings or avoid expressing dissenting views, which can result to unresolved issues or personal dissatisfaction. For example, there is one person who once drinks alcohol, but since his or her friends are drinking, and in order for that person not to be called as killjoy, that person will drink just to maintain harmony in the group. Even if there is a negative aspects of pakikisama, we Filipinos often find ways to navigate these challenges by fostering open communication within our trusted friends or families, ensuring that everyone's voice are heard without disrupting group harmony. Next Filipino value is bayanihan or the spirit of Filipino community. Bayanihan is an old concept that represents communal unity and cooperation, such as helping others to lift and move their house to a new location. Also, when we say bayanihan, this is the spirit that encourages people to assist others without expecting anything in return. It is also taught from the young age, ensuring that the tradition is passed down through generations. In today's era, bayanihan can be seen in various community-driven efforts from disaster response. For example, if there is calamity in which people help each other. Also, bayanihan can be seen in a crowdfunding and mutual aid to community projects such as neighborhood cleanups or communal gardening. These are the positive effects of bayanihan. First, it strengthens the community bonds. Because of bayanihan, people in the community fosters a strong sense of belonging and camaraderie. Also, it encourages people to support one another in times of need. Second, it encourages volunteerism and altruism. It promotes selflessness as people willing to offer their time, effort, and resources to help others without expecting anything in return. Lastly, bayanihan enhances disaster resilience. In times of calamities, bayanihan ensures quick recovery and assistance as the people in the community work together to rebuild homes, provide aid, and support those who are affected. And the last Filipino value that I will discuss is utang na loob. Utang na loob is a Tagalog word of debt. It's a powerful Filipino value wherein a person is bound to someone who has done him or her with a big favor. That's why it is also called as debt of gratitude. These are some common examples of utang na loob in Filipino culture. First, helping with education. If someone sponsors or financially supports a person's education, the recipient feels a lifelong sense of utang na loob and may express gratitude by helping them later in life. Second, providing job opportunities. When a family member or friend helps someone to secure a job, that person hired often shows deep gratitude by being loyal and offering assistance when needed. Third, the act of kindness during hard times. For example, if there is a neighbor or relative helps during a financial crisis, such as lending money or providing food, the recipient feels obligated to return the favor in the future. Fourth is medical or emotional support. This happens when someone supports a person during illness or emotional struggles. The recipients may feel indebted and later reciprocate by caring for them or helping their family. And lastly, the parental sacrifice, which is very common for us Filipinos, in which the children recognize their parents' sacrifice in raising them and express utang na loob by taking care of their parents in old age. Utang na loob has positive and negative effects. The positive effects of utang na loob are first, it strengthens the relationship. Utang na loob fosters strong personal and family bonds because people feel obligated to help and support one another in times of need. Second, it encourages kindness and generosity because it promotes a culture of helping as those people who receives help, that people also pay it forward and assist others in return. Third, utang na loob build and support community since it creates a sense of unity as people rely on each other not just during emergency but in everyday life, strengthening trust and cooperation. And the negative effects of utang na loob is it can be exploited, wherein some people may take advantage of utang na loob by demanding unreasonable favors. Second is the pressure and the obligation. The sense of duty to repay can become stressful. This happens when that person nga naa kay utang kabubuton continuously expect something in return. Lastly, utang na loob can lead to corruption and favoritism. For example, in politics or workplace, utang na loob can lead to nepotism. This happens when someone will hire or favor a person not based on a merit, but because of personal debts of gratitude. Again, these are the core Filipino values, the pakikisama, bayanihan, and utang na loob. These values are set of cultural and moral principles deeply rooted in the history from the first Filipino and the different colonization and evolving society. These values also serves as a guide for us in our daily life, influencing our behavior, relationships, and decision making. Also, these values are important because this makes us Filipinos friendly, hospitable, polite, and loyal. That's why we are unique. In short, the Filipino values influence us how we behave in any situation. That's all with my topic. Thank you.